Swadika, thank you for joining us on Newsline. We're broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand, FM 88, and on NBT World. It's a Thursday, and the date is January 15th of 2015. And you're with me, Sandra Hanut Saha. Welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward. In our first story, Thailand's Prime Minister, General Prayut Chan-o-cha, yesterday presided over the grand opening of the 2015 Discover Thailand Global Tourism Marketing Campaign, which was introduced in a spectacular parade in the center of Bangkok, with vibrant colors and creating wonderful memories for visitors. Prime Minister General Prayut said Thainess represents the unique character of Thailand, which embodies centuries-old cultural values and social practices. A main aim was the upholding of the three main pillars, the nation, religion, and the monarchy, and also the preservation of Thai traditions and culture. These features include Thai arts and the Wai, or the Thai greeting, and show of respect, as well as the friendly nature of the Thai people. These practices form part of Thainess and make Thailand very unique as a nation. The Tourism Authority of Thailand, or TAT, launched the 2015 Discover Thainess campaign, which incorporates the Thai government's 12 national core values. It aims to showcase the hospitable character of the Thai people and the many cultural assets of the country that make it a unique tourist destination. Prime Minister General Prayut added, the Thai government appreciates the TAT, the Ministry of Tourism and Sports, and all stakeholders for helping to promote the country's unique cultural treasures and the Thai way of happiness to international visitors. At the same time, this campaign will help strengthen the pride of the Thai people and encourage stronger participation in the preservation of our heritage and culture for the coming generations. And to kick off the 2015 Discover Thainess campaign, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, or TAT, has organized a parade in downtown Bangkok running from Siam Square Shopping Mall at Pathumwan intersection to Lumpini Park. The magnificent parade gained a lot of attention from passers-by in the area, and our news reporter, Banut Sisansap, is there with the report.
The Tourism Authority of Thailand, or TAT, celebrated the grand opening of the 2015 Discover Thainess with the country's biggest tourism event. The spectacular parade has filled downtown Bangkok street with vibrant colors and wonderful memories. The opening ceremony is presided by Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha, giving his opening speech on the importance of sharing the culture of Thailand with the world. Her Excellency Gopkan Wattana Warangkul, Minister of the Tourism and Sports, talked about the event.
Today is a very big event because we are coming up with the parade in Bangkok. And we haven't seen this kind of big parade in Bangkok for a long time. Some say maybe 10, 20 years. And this parade will consist of 6 themes of Thainess, 6 themes of Thainess. And so we will start from Siam Discovery, which is in the center of town, and they will go to Suan Lum, which is the first park of Bangkok, or the first park of Thailand. And over there at Suan Lum, you will find 5 villages. We has created 5 villages from representing all parts of Thailand. And you will see the highlights of everything concerning Thainess. Ways of life, festivals, how they play, how they eat, how they massage, how they, what do they believe in. And this is something that we think it is very important, not only just to kick off the big launch of the Discover Thainess to tourists from around the world, but equally important to the Thai people. We hope that the young generation of our country will appreciate the country more. So That is the importance of Discover Thailand.
The event enlivened the streets from Pathumwan intersection to Lumpini Park and was a grand sight. But if you missed the opening parade, that's quite all right. The Thailand Tourism Festival event will be organized until January 18 at Lumpini Park, starting from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays and 12 noon to 10 p.m. on weekends. The admission to the fair is free. I'm Panot Sinsap reporting.
Thank you to Kunapano for that exciting report. On to other news. The Deputy Prime Minister expects the Thai economy to grow by 3.5 to 4.5% due to the increased investor confidence. The Deputy Prime Minister, Mom Ratchawong Prediyathorn Thewagun, officiated the seminar on the promotion for new investment and gave a lecture on building Thailand into an international business hub at the Bangsan Heritage Hotel in Chonburi. He said that the positive developments to the political situation will be a catalyst for the expansion of the economy by 3.5 to 4.5%, as investors now have more confidence, while the requested investment promotion figure of 2014 is around 1.17 trillion baht. He also said that the eastern region of Thailand is the place where most investment occurs, especially in the automobile, electronics, electric appliances, and petrochemical sectors. The Deputy Prime Minister stated that the new investment promotion policy will emphasize industries that benefit the nation, such as those that utilize advanced technology and domestic resources. The seminar was held by the Thailand Board of Investment, or BOI, with about 1,000 participating investors from Thailand and other countries. The Fiscal Policy Office has estimated that the government's budget disbursement this year will be 50% of its 90 billion baht target and suggested the government continue to play an active role in investing. Director of the Fiscal Policy Office, Grisada Jina Wicharana, said the office was preparing measures in case the economy did not grow as much as expected. The measures were being developed in line with the government's current budget disbursement, the export sector, domestic consumption, and investment in the country. There were four main forces driving the Thai economy at the moment, said the director. The Fiscal Policy Office found that the government would likely achieve 50% of its budget disbursement target. It is therefore monitoring how each government unit spends its budget. As for the export sector, the office is finding out who is in trouble and needs help from the government. It is also inspecting grassroots consumption while urging the government to take the lead in investment so that the private sector feels more confident and follows suit. Russia will import the first lot of 8 tons of rubber from Thailand as an initial step towards closer trade ties between the two countries. The purchase deal was made during January 9th on a visit to Thailand by the Minister of Industry and Trade of the Russian Federation, His Excellency Mr. Denis V. Manturov. According to Commerce Minister Chathai Salikanya of Thailand, Russia will buy another 200,000 tons of rubber from Thailand to support her growing vehicle industry, which is expected to churn out 3 million units next year. In addition to exporting rubber, Thailand is ready to act as a supplier of agro products, food, and production of raw materials for Russia. Both countries are also studying the possibility for joint investment in many areas, including the auto industry. To enhance mutual acquaintance of each other's markets, Thailand and Russia have agreed to set up their own teams of trade representatives and private business operators to exchange trade information and knowledge between the two countries. The Commerce Minister has also invited Russian businessmen to participate in several trade fairs in the country scheduled for this year. Last year's trade between Thailand and Russia was valued at $4.6 billion, or a 9% jump from 2013's. Of this value, $1.1 billion represents the revenue gained by Thailand, while $3.5 billion refers to the revenue generated from Russia's export to Thailand. The term sexual identity will be added to the list of individual rights guaranteed under the new constitution in an effort to extend individual rights protection to a person's sexual identification regardless of birth gender. Constitution Drafting Committee spokesman Kamnun Sithisaman spoke regarding the progress of the charter drafting process, noting that the article pertaining to the rights and freedoms of individuals will have slight revisions from previous charters. He revealed that a change will be made to Section 7, which guarantees equal treatment for all citizens and prohibits discrimination based on personal qualities. The personal qualities that are protected under the previous constitution are ethnic origin, racial background, language, gender, age, physical attributes, health conditions, personal, economic, or social status, religious belief, education background, as well as political opinions, as long as they are not in direct defiance against the Constitution. The authors of the new Constitution have resolved to include the term sexual identity in this list of qualities against which discrimination is prohibited. Mr. Kamnun said the new term seeks to expand gender protection beyond a person's biological sex upon birth. He also drew attention to Section 14 of the article, which is a new addition drafted to coincide with the current social environment and the international law pertaining to civil and political rights. The section guarantees a person's right to express and disseminate his or her opinions freely, while making an exception to matters that would pose a threat to national security as well as another's freedom, honor, reputation, personal life, and family in order to preserve social order and to prevent national or religious conflicts. The National Legislative Assembly, or NLA, is set to open the floor for its members to question the former speakers of the Senate and the House of Representatives in the impeachment trial for their involvement in the illegal charter amendment. The NLA will today start the questioning of former Senate President Nikhom Vairatapanit and former House Speaker Somsak Yetsoranon, whom the National Anti-Corruption Commission, or NACC, has recommended impeachment against. The questioning process, which will be chaired by NLA President Phonphetwitit Cholathai, will see Mr. Nikhom stand to answer all questions from members of the legislature first. Mr. Nikhom has already confirmed with the NLA that he will be taking all answers by himself. The Minister of Interior has urged authorities to provide aid to the public affected by the winter disaster in the 24 provinces of Thailand. The Minister of Interior, General Anupong Pauchinda, has updated the current situation of the winter disaster, stating that a total of 265 districts in 24 provinces in the northern and northeastern region of Thailand are now declared winter disaster zones. Provincial authorities have been ordered to provide aid to those affected by the weather, to thoroughly distribute blankets and winter clothes to the public, to provide special assistance to those in need, and to formulate a disaster prevention measure for the winter season. Meanwhile, the Director General of the Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation, or DDPM, Chathai Promlet, has said that the DDPM has established a temporary command center for Winter Disaster Prevention and Relief Central Command. This command center will act as the central agency for the relief operations and coordinate related agencies' relief operations. He has said that the DDPM staff will be monitoring the weather conditions in order to plan the relief operations according to the current weather situation. The Thai Minister of Labor said that the United States Department of Labor has praised Thailand on its anti-human trafficking measures and urged Thailand to conduct a research and prosecute those who violate child labor. The Minister of Labor, General Surasak Kanchanarat, has revealed that the United States Department of Labor provided positive feedback to Thailand's child labor countermeasures. He has said that Thailand still has to conduct the research and increase the number of staff directly responsible for tackling the issue, which the U.S. will help coordinate these operations with the authorities of Thailand. The Minister of Labor elaborated that since Thailand was downgraded to Tier 3 on the U.S. Department of State's human trafficking list, the Ministry of Labor has been working to solve this issue. Currently, persons under the age of 15 are prohibited from working in agriculture, while persons under the age of 18 are prohibited from working in the fisheries industry. The Ministry of Labor's research on how many child laborers are still in the industry is still inconclusive and will need to register all fishery boats in compliance with the Cabinet's resolution. Bangkok Governor Mom Ratchawongsukumphan Boripat revealed that the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, or BMA, plans to install 11,546 more CCTV cameras around the capital within late 2016 to enhance the efficiency of public safety measures. The plan was approved in yesterday's meeting of the Bangkok Metropolitan Council. The meeting discussed the progress of the CCTV installations and the obstacles that prevent connections of the device in some areas. Mom Ratchawongsukumphan said that during his 6 years in office, 58,614 cameras have been installed, but only 47,063 are in service. Authorities are in the process of installing signal connections for the remaining points. Moreover, 14,103 of the cameras have been connected with surveillance systems operated by district offices, police stations, and other public security-related networks for the benefit of traffic control and crime suppression. And that is the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. It's time for a quick break, but first here's a look at the exchange rates and commodity prices.
To maintain a strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The sixth core value, maintaining moral integrity, considerateness, generosity, and sharing.
How could you do that to me? Stop it! Huh? Don't you get it? I don't need you anymore. Enough. We're through. There's someone else in my life.
Say no to the past. Bring your own bag. Say no to plastic.
Faithful Buddhists are invited to donate to the building of a huge Buddha statue known as Praputta Metta. It's to be constructed at Tepratown Temple, Soi Dao, Jantaburi. With a 20,000 baht donation, the donor's name will be engraved on the foundations of the statue. Those wishing to contribute may make their donations at the Royal Thai Embassy or at the Consulate General in each country, 7-Eleven convenience stores and stores with counter service signs, Krung Thai Bank, Siam Commercial Bank, or Bangkok Bank. Please contact the phone numbers shown for more details.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. In our ASEAN and Beyond news, a naval vessel yesterday found the fuselage of the AirAsia passenger jet that crashed more than 2 weeks ago off the coast of Indonesia, raising hopes that more missing bodies will be found. The fuselage, the part of the plane that holds the pilots and passengers, was discovered around 3 kilometers from where the tail of the aircraft was retrieved last weekend at the bottom of the Java Sea. Officials said the location they found the fuselage was about 3,000 meters from the area where they found the tail section of the plane and 800 meters from the place where they found flight data recording, adding that divers will continue searching today. Indonesia AirAsia flight QZ8501 lost contact with air traffic control in bad weather on December 28th, less than halfway into a 2-hour flight from the city of Surabaya to Singapore. All 162 people on board were killed. So far, 50 bodies have been plucked from the Java Sea, with most brought to Surabaya for identification. Searchers believe more bodies will be found in the plane's fuselage. And elsewhere in the world, the Central Bank of the Philippines announced yesterday that it would release limited edition coins to mark the visit of Pope Francis to the country. The bank said that it would first be releasing a 50 Philippine peso and 500 peso coin that could be bought for 100 and 1,000 pesos respectively. The coins sport a portrait of Francis and his signature, and on the reverse, markings including the visit's theme of mercy and compassion. The cheaper of the 2 coins is made out of nickel brass, whereas the 500 peso coin is made out of Nordic gold with gold plating. The bank is also planning on releasing 1,000 peso and 10,000 peso coins as well, in both sterling silver and gold, respectively. Papal commemorative coins were also minted for the 1970 visit of Pope Paul VI and the 1981 and 1995 visits of Pope John Paul II. The coins can also be ordered online until the end of June. And 2 endangered African penguins took part in a little bonding session with animal care staff Tuesday at the San Diego Zoo's Children's Zoo. These sessions are meant to build trust between the 2-year-old tykes and their keepers, but also to prepare them for their big new roles as tiny, cute ambassadors of their species. Eventually, the male siblings will be trained to make appearances to help educate children about their species. But it wasn't just all fun and games. The penguins expected to be paid for their training in yummy smelt fish treats. African penguins face many threats in the wild, and they are one of the most endangered species of penguin. From 2001 to 2009, researchers have noticed a decrease in the African penguin population by more than 60%, making the conservation of this species critical, according to the San Diego Zoo. The San Diego Zoo's conservation and science work takes place locally at the zoo, as well as at international field programs on 6 continents. And that is all we have for you in today's edition of Newsline. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook by simply typing in NNT, and you can check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. We're saying goodbye today with a herd of adorable panda lambs in Chiang Mai province. I'm Sandra Hanusaha. Have a great day. Sawadee ka.